This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsty's. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity.
Welcome to the Colby Community Building as the Hayes High Indians and the Scott City Beavers get set for championship semifinal action of the 34th annual Paul Wentz Tom Bowen Orange and Black Classic. I'm Dustin Armbruster along with Vivian at the KFIX studio. Jaden up top here at the Community Building for both HayesPost.com and ECTV. Hayes High and Scott City for the right to play at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, right back here at the Community Building for the championship against either Colby or Highland Park, who each won their quarterfinal game yesterday. Hayes High won in yesterday's ball game against Goodland 59-36, led by the career high of 19 by J.C. Dale. And the Hayes High Indians will look to pick up another win, having won 4 of their last 5 games. And we join in for tonight's national anthem. For students from Colby High School with the rendition of the national anthem here from Colby, Kansas in the Colby Community Building. Hayes High getting set to take on the Scott City Beavers, who were last year's champions of this tournament. They've been to state each of the last 2 years, and Coach Alex Hutchins, a native of Scott City. In fact, spent a couple of years there as an assistant coach for the boys program, taught some of these girls that are in the program right now when they were in junior high. So he's known several of these. Scott City and Hayes High in the championship semifinals. But before we can get going, they are doing some work on the west end doors behind one of the goals. It was open by about 6 to 8 inches at the both top and bottom. And they are now here a little before tip-off working on it. So this game will start about 10 minutes later than advertised on the 3 o'clock time. There are no plans to adjust the times of this tournament. They don't expect weather to have a impact upon this. We see the Hayes High boys team making their way across the stage. The Hayes High boys will be in the semifinals on the consolation side here coming up in a little bit. Seeded Asalvo will have that broadcast on both 96.9 KFIX, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Community Television as well. So the two teams will have to hang out for just a little longer before we get to our Eagle Marketing Solutions tip-off. Scott City will be dressed in their Under Armour home white uniforms. Scott City across the front of the jersey above the numbers. Dark blue trimmed in white blue for both numbers and letters. For Hayes High, they'll be in their gray Adidas uniforms. Maroon lettering, Indians, written across the front of the jersey above the gold numbers that is trimmed in maroon. Almost done. Rest of the tournament yesterday, Fountain Fort Carson losing to Scott City on the girls' side, Hayes High beating Goodland. On the flip side of the bracket, Colby beat Green Valley Ranch 61-6 yesterday. Green Valley Ranch out of Denver did not score in the first half of that game. Highland Park beat Pine Creek 39-38 at the end of the game to win on the girls' side of the tournament. Looks like we're almost done. Ladder's getting put away. One final push on the door reveals that it is indeed closed. No more 20-mile-an-hour wind chill wind blowing in here at Colby. They're getting ready to build a new community building here in Colby in this next year and a half. Tip-off between J.C. Dale and Emily Weathers is up. It is tipped once, twice, and controlled by the Hayes High Indians. Left to right, Callie Leiker with the ball at the point, wearing her unusual number of 23, little jersey mishap, and so she is wearing 23 instead of 13 for the first time in her career. Ball in the hands of Brooke Denning. Denning against the man-to-man defense, right down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, J.C. Dale had it, kept it alive to the Indians. It'll go underneath from Denning to Dale, and it goes up and in, and the Hayes High Indians have the first lead of the ball game on an offensive rebound and stick back. Now the Hayes High Indians jump into some full court pressure. Scott City having some problem breaking it and just does beat the 10 count. Up ahead to Rumford. Her jumper no good. And a rebound comes down to Brooke Denning. Here comes Denning. Lobs it out ahead to Snyder. Underneath for J.C. Dale. Layup good. And the Indians have a 4-0 lead on their first two possessions of the game. Both baskets by J.C. Dale on the left block. JC scored 19, a career high yesterday in the first round win. Here's a drive and a foul against Hayes High and 2 free throws for Scott City. Fouls against Brooke Denning. Maddie Hutchison tried to take the charge, but the player was already fouled. And to the line is Madison Shapland. Shapland, 59% free throw shooter, 17 for 29 this season. Good backspin, but misses way off to the right. Hayes leads 4-0, 6:56 to go in the first quarter. Shapland's second free throw, the junior fires and misses off the right side of the rim, and Savannah Schneider comes down with the rebound. Hayes High working left to right, 4-0 lead on their first two possessions of the ball game. Bounce pass right side as Scott City goes man-to-man. Hutchison inside to J.C. Dale. Ball poked away but saved by Hutchison. Hutchison will pull it back out and reset the offense to Brooke Denning, who had a career-high 6 rebounds in yesterday's game. Throws a back cut to Schneider. Pass off to Callie Leiker. Overshoots the backboard or the rim badly. Rebound loose on the deck. And it comes down into the hands of Madison Shapland. Indians 2 for 4 from the field, leading 4-0, and they steal the ball away. Scott City loses it for the first time. Leiker feeds it up ahead to Schneider. Behind the pack, reverse layup. She's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Really good find by Callie Leiker. She had about 4 players of mixed jerseys in front of her, fed it right over the top into Savannah Schneider's hands, who needed to take 1 dribble for the reverse layup. She'll get 2 free throws, and the free throw is up and good. Savannah has made her last 15 consecutive free throw attempts and is now 19 of her last 21. 5-0 Hayes High. Second free throw is good. That is 16 consecutive makes for Savannah Schneider. Brooke Denning checks out, J.C. Dale checks out, and Scott City takes the timeout as Tasaya Nunnery checks in for her 49th career game, averaging 6.5 points off the bench. And also coming in for Hayes High, Isabel Robin, the 5'8 junior, in for her 42nd career game. So Hayes High now leads 6-0, 6:19 to go first quarter. Indian basketball is brought to you by Midwest Energy, Heartland Building Center, Next Tech, USAVE Pharmacy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Horizon Appliance and Electronics. Savannah Schneider started the season over the first 3 games going 6 of 16. In the now 5+ games since, she has made 16 in a row and 20 of 22 free throws. Starting to really put that percentage higher as the games go along. Hayes High with some full court pressure. Scott City breaks it fairly easily with the ball in the hands of Bryn McCormick, the freshman daughter of the coach. Indians go matchup zone. Ball left side. J.C. Rose lost it, got it back, traveled with the basketball. Oh, they call a foul. And it's going to be called on Callie Leiker. Her first, team's second. And Scott City gets the basketball back down 6-0. The Mays boys basketball team start making their way into the gym. They'll play in the semifinals of this championship side of the tournament against Scott City in the following game as Scott City travels with it out high. Isabel Robin, Callie Leiker, Savannah Schneider, Maddie Hutchison, and Tasaya Nunnery. And now Scott City goes in a 1-3-1, 3/4 court press. The Indians beat it by going over the top, and then Tasaya Nunnery is called for stepping out of bounds for the Indians' first turnover. 6-0 Hayes High, 5:44 to go first quarter, but it could be a little bit more. Hayes High's got in close but missed on a couple. Now the ball gets slipped out of the hands of Scott City, and they fire it into the cheerleaders for their 3rd turnover. And Scott City looks very uncomfortable with the Hayes High pressure here through the first 2:20 of the game. Hayes High leading 6-0. Inbound to Cy Nunnery. Skip past Schneider. Kicks it out. Robin. Wide open 3-pointer. In and out. No good. Rebound on the deck. Called a foul as J.C. Rose came down with it, and Isabel Robin runs into the back of a player. And Hayes High again will jump into full court pressure. Good look from Isabel. Now just 2 of 15 on the season. Just hasn't gone in. That one was straight on the back of the rim, but refused to drop in. Hayes High slaps on a double team. Scott City nearly throws it away. Ball poked away to Cy Nunnery. Had to go between her legs. Picks it up to Savannah Schneider. Gets tripped. No call. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Can't score that one either. Rebound on the deck, and it comes down to Scott City. Boy, Savannah Schneider got tripped. They didn't call it, and then Scott City throws it out of bounds for their 5th turnover. Coming in for Scott City, Amber Latta, a 5'6 freshman off the bench, 3.5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. 6-0 Hayes High, inbound to Tasaya Nunnery. Steps back, fires an unguarded 3, banks, it missed everything. Thought it was going to bank off the right side of the backboard, but airballed. And Hayes High's missed 5 consecutive shots after taking a 6-0 lead, and will jump back into the full court pressure. They forced Scott City so far into 5 turnovers and nearly a 6th, with the ball spiked right back into the face of Shelby Patton. The 5'7 junior catches it, and then Scott City throws it away for their 6th first quarter turnover. Scott City has shot the ball 1 time. They have 2 free throw attempts, and that is it. Now Scott City back to that 1-2-2 full court press, and a foul on Scott City. Callie Leiker gets bumped by Emily Weathers, the 5'10 junior. Picks up her 2nd personal foul. The team's leading scorer is going to head to the bench with that foul. Weathers, 12 points, 7.5 rebounds per ball game, goes to the bench with 2 fouls. She was on last year's all-tournament team for the champion Scott City Beavers. Now Hayes High throws away. Bad pass taken away. Hayes High's 2nd turnover. Ball taken by Shapland, and a foul in the backcourt. 3, and make that 4 now on Hayes High. And the foul is on Savannah Schneider. I guess the good news is it's on 4 different players. The bad news is Hayes High has not yielded a point, and they lead only 6-0 with 4:45 to go first quarter. Hayes High going to switch off to some man-to-man defense now here midway through the first quarter. Ball in the hands of Chaplin. Spin move to the top of the key. Throws left side. Almost traveling with was Patton. Instead inside to Rumford. Bank shot good. And the first 2 points for Scott City come at the 4.5-minute mark. Hayes leading 6-2. Bounce pass to Sia Nunnery. Shooting down to our right. Inside J.C. Dale. One dribble. Gets whacked and will shoot 2 free throws. J.C. Dale has both of the Indian field goals. Hayes High goes back into her, and J.C., who just checked back into the ball game, has a chance to shoot a pair of free throws with 4:21 to go in the first quarter on the foul against Lindy Rumford, who just made the first points for Scott City. Dale this season, 13 of 23. She was 4 for 5 yesterday in her 19-point effort against Goodland. Knocks in the free throw. And J.C. has 5 of the Indians' 7 points. The other 2 from 2 free throws from Savannah Schneider. Second free throw from the 5'9 senior is perfect. Nothing but net. 6 for J.C. Dale early on. And that's 25 points in 4.5 quarters. Now Scott City breaks the pressure but throws it away right into the hands of Callie Liker. Off to Brooke Denning. She runs down the left side. Stops, fakes the 3, gets it to Tesai Nunnery, drives on the baseline. Her shot blocked from behind, and Lindy Rumford comes down with it. Hayes High's missed 6 consecutive field goals. However, they've made all 4 free throws. Is getting to the basket through 3 different players is Bryn McCormick. And it's 8-4 Hayes High. Scott City now knocks the ball loose. It's on the deck. Hayes High's 3rd turnover. Extra pass, layup good. And Amber Latta has her first 2 points. Scott City's made it a 2-point ball game with 3:45 to go in the opening quarter. Scott City did not score until the 4:30 mark of this game. Now here's J.C. Dale on the backside, misses a bunny. And the rebound comes down to Rumford. Hayes High just 2 of 10 from the field. They make a handful of those shots. They are leading by double digits right now. Ball right side, a 3-pointer from Rumford for the lead, and Scott City leads 9-8 on the Rumford 3. Her 6th make of the year. Here's Isabel Robin to Brooke Denning. Tries to answer back with a 3. Way short. Rebound. Isabel Robin saves it, but she was standing on the end line. Scott City is 4 of 5 from the field. Hayes High's head coach Alex Hutchins wants a timeout. The Indians led this game 6-0, forcing 6 turnovers against Scott City. But then Scott City, since then, is on a 9-2 run. Hayes High has made just 2 of 10 shots. Make that 2 of 11 shots and has missed 8 in a row. Hayes High Indian basketball brought to you by Steel Fabrications, Eagle Communications, Discount Siding, Big Creek Veterinary, Lewis Automotive Group, and Insurance Planning. Winner will take on the winner of Colby and Highland Park out of Topeka in the championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So Hayes High starts on an 8-2 run, we'll call it. Scott City is answering back with a 7-0 run. And Scott City has the basketball, leading by a point. Hayes High man-to-man defense. Their pressure causing some problems early. Scott City a jump pass into the hands of Latta. Latta in the lane, got her shot blocked. Rebound comes down to Callie Liker. Just the 2nd miss for Scott City. Up ahead, Brooke Denning, open for 3, and the lefty buries it. Brooke Denning with her first points of the ball game, and Hayes High has the lead back at 11-9. They left Brooke Denning open, and she buries it from the right wing. Indians up by 2. Drive and a jump pass left side for McCormick. Driving, shooting, and scoring. Bryn McCormick with 4. We're tied at 11, our first tie of this afternoon's ball game. Jump pass onto the baseline for J.C. Dale. Out to Brooke Denning. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles to the right. Floater on the right baseline. Overshot it. Rebound to Cy Nunner. Boy, she got whacked. It goes out of bounds. It stays with Hayes High. Scott City brings J.C. Rose back into the offensive lineup. For Hayes High, it will be Savannah Schneider, Maddie Hutchison back in. Isabel Robin to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it into Savannah Schneider. Pair of points on a pair of free throws so far. Now zone from Scott City. Left side Denning. Open for 3. That one off the rim, no good. Isabel Robin tipped the rebound, and Isabel's going to be called for a push in the back. So Isabel Robin picks up her 2nd foul. 11 all. It'll be Scott City's basketball.
Second foul, number 14 is
Over from the high school. In the consolation semifinals, Fountain Fort Carson leads Goodland 17-4 after one quarter. Hayes High and Scott City tied at 11. Ball lobbed to, that's not J.C. Rose, that's Lindy Rumford. Passes right side for Latta. Latta picks up her dribble, in some trouble. Minute 45 to go, first quarter, tied at 11. Each team with a first quarter run. Here's Rumford. Lost the ball off her face, got it back, and buried a jumper. Rumford with 7 of her team's 13 points. Indians down by 2, 13-11. Indians led this 6-0. They did not allow a point for the first 5.5 minutes. Here's a drive by Schneider, gets to the basket, can't score. Will she shoot free throws? The officials confer, and Savannah Schneider to the free throw line for 2. The foul is called against Amber Latta, her first, and the team's 4th. Minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Free throw up, free throw good. That is Savannah's 17th consecutive make from the free throw line. 13-12, Hayes down a point. Second free throw for the 5A seniors. Been in double figures 32 times in her career. Free throw rattles in. Well, you hate to say it too loud, but that's 18 straight makes from the free throw line for Savannah Schneider, and we're tied for a second time at 13. Here's Madison Chaplin. Chaplin carried the ball. She wanted to dribble. A Hayes High Indian jumped in the passing lane, and she brought the ball back down for a travel. And Hayes High has a chance to take the lead in a 13-all ball game. Scott City's really settled in against the Hayes High pressure, and now putting on pressure of their own. A 1-3-1 look this time, and the Hayes High throws it away. A tipped pass. Indians' 4th turnover. Chaplin wants to run it back the other way. Stops, runs it back to the middle of the court. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Left wing 3, air ball. It just caught a little bit of rim, out of bounds to Hayes High. Oh, they call it out of bounds off of Hayes High. Scott City tipped the ball out of bounds. It remains with the Beavers. Inside a minute to go, first quarter. Tied at 13. Ball over on the right wing for Lindy Rumford. Threw it away. Scott City wasn't paying attention and tipped the ball away. Scott City's 9th turnover. Here comes Savannah Schneider. Late pass to Brittany Schaefer. Back to Brooke Denning, but a foul called as Schaefer was going to the hoop. It will be a foul on the ground. Foul on Madison Chaplin. 42 seconds to go first quarter. Tied at 13. Indians' second possession to break this tie. They've led by as many as 6 at 6-0. Inbound, lobbed out to Savannah Schneider. Fakes the 3, over to Schaefer for 3. That's no good, and the defensive rebound comes down to J.C. Rose. Indians making just one of their 6 first quarter 3-point attempts. Here's Chaplin across the timeline with 30 on the clock. Lobs it up to J.C. Rose. Over onto the right side for McCormick. The freshman got it stolen away, but from behind. Savannah Schneider with the steal. Goes up with the left hand. She's fouled! It'll go in, and she'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Schneider with 6, and the Indians lead 15-13. Schneider's first field goal, as she now has 6 points. She is the last 4 for Hayes High after being tied 11-11, and the free throw good. 5 for 5 in this game. She's got 7 in the first quarter. That's now 19 consecutive makes for Savannah Schneider. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. 16-13, Hayes High by a triple now. Ball goes inside for Rose. Bank shot no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Brooke Denning. Hayes High with a chance at one more shot. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Here is Denning from the volleyball spike line. Off the front rim, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. A hard-fought game, a hard-fought quarter between the two. 16-13, Hayes after 1 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and the Venue.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them. It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
After one quarter, Hayes High leads Scott City, last year's tournament champions, 16-13, 5 straight from Savannah Schneider, and the Hayes High Indians will be on defense to start quarter number 2. Isabel Robin went for a steal. Instead, a three-pointer in the right corner from McDaniel is no good. Rebound is coming down into the hands of Rumford. Ball up top for Emily Weathers. Turns and throws it away. Isabel Robin runs it down. She gets tripped from behind, and she's going to shoot free throws, and Isabel may have hit her head on the ground. You remember, she's coming off a concussion from just over a week ago, about 2 weeks ago. Isabel appears to be okay on this one. The foul is on Lindy Rumford. Scott City's 10th turnover, and Isabel Robin looks at Coach Alex Hutchins and says, I'm good, but, well, you know that Coach Hutchins is making sure, after having to set out some time for some concussion symptoms, Hayes High will send Maddie Hutchison to the line for a 1-and-1. Indians 7 of 7 from the free throw line so far. Free throw up, free throw good. Nothing but net for Maddie Hutchison. Her first point of the game, and the Indians back up by 4 now, 17-13. Maddie will get the bonus free throw. Free throw up, free throw perfect. Neither of them even grazed the rim. Hayes High is 9 of 9 from the free throw line. 18-13. Hayes by 5. They've led by 6 twice in this game at 6-0 and 8-2. Hayes High's man-to-man defense has been giving Scott City some problems. They nearly get a steal there. Instead, a drive, jump shot, and a make for Madison Chaplin. Indians gambled a little too much on that one. The Indians 7-0 run over. It's 18-15. Ball up head to Savannah Schneider. Around her defender off the backboard, no good. She is fouled. And boy, body's really hitting the floor, and a second chance for free throws in this quarter already for Hayes High. This time it's Lindy Rumford who picks up her third. Team's 8th. And Schneider to the line for 2. She's 5 for 5 in this game. The Indians are 9 of 9. The free throw for Savannah up and good. That is 20 makes in a row for Savannah Schneider. And now 24 of her last 26. 19-15, the Indian lead back to 4. And now 5. Boy, they are just almost automatic now. She's at 9 points in the game. 20-15, Hayes High back up by 5 once again, and back to their man-to-man defense as Rumford goes out with her third personal foul in this first half. Ball up high for Abby McDaniel. Rotates it onto the right wing for Weathers. Jump pass to Shelby Patton onto the left side. McDaniels, an open 3. Misses, and the rebound comes down to Maddie Hutchison. Up ahead to Savannah Schneider. Pushing the issue. Left-handed layup is good. She's fouled, and a chance at a 3-point play for Savannah Schneider. 22-15, the Indians with their biggest lead of the game at 7. And the foul is called against Emily Weathers. Her third. And a free throw on the 11th point for Savannah Schneider. The free throw for Savannah is up and rattles in. 7 for 7 in the first half. She's made 21 consecutive free throws. 23-15. Hayes High is on a 12-2 run, dating back to the first quarter. Indian man-to-man defense really good right now. Here's a drive onto the baseline. A jumper, no good, and 2 free throws for Emily Weathers. The foul is against J.C. Dale, her first, team's 6th. So free throws for both teams the remainder of the half. Weathers' first free throw attempt of the game, no good, and Scott City 0 for 3 from the arc, or from the free throw line. Indian basketball brought to you by High Plains Farm Credit, High Plains Roofing, Edward Jones, Daryl, Jeff, and Linda Seibel, State Glass Company, Dave's Auto Repair, and Roof Masters. Second free throw is good for Emily Weathers. 12 points a game. It's her first point of the game. She plays with 3 fouls and now takes a seat. Scott City's now going to drop back into a 3-2 zone in order to try to stay away from foul trouble. They have 9 fouls, but they don't go very deep on their bench. Here's Maddie Hutchison right side to Callie Leiker. Skip pass to Schaefer around the right side of the corner to Maddie Hutchison. Fakes a corner three to Callie Leiker. Dump inside to Schneider. Shot is up, no good. Rebound on to Scott City. Amber Latta comes down with it. Latta wants to run up the right side of the floor. Stop behind the three-point line to Madison Shapland. Scott City playing without two of their leading scorers because of foul trouble right now as they throw inside. Get it to Rose. Rose kicks it back out. A three from Patton. No, a two-pointer from Patton. No good. And the rebound is grabbed by Savannah Schneider. Third rebound. She then gets run into. Gets it off to Callie Leiker. She gets pushed in the back. Gets it up to Maddie Hutchison. A three over a double team. Fakes it in! Maddie Hutchison with 5 in the quarter. And a timeout by Hayes High's coach Alex Hutchins as the Indians go up by 10 for the first time. 26-16. Maddie Hutchison had a double team flying at her, nowhere to pass it to. She fires up the three, banks it in, and the Indians lead by 10. Cy Nunnery, Brooke Denning check in on this timeout. Hayes High is just 6 of 20 from the floor so far. They made 2 of their first 10. They've made 4 of their last 10, but they are 12 of 12 from the free throw line. 7 of those from Savannah Schneider. Savannah has now made 21 consecutive free throws and 25 of her last 27. She made just 6 of her first 16 this year over the first 3 games of the year. And remember, the Hayes High Indians struggled to score and struggled to pick up some wins in the early going of the season. But, boy, you start hitting free throws, start hitting a few more shots, and everything looks just a little cleaner, a little brighter when you're out there playing. Hayes High called the timeout. Coach Alex Hutchins wanting to get this defense cleaned up a little bit. Hayes High right now is on a 12-2 run before the two teams trade baskets. Here is Shapland to the left block. Nice double team cutoff on the man-to-man defense. Up high to Amber Latta. Kicks it on the right block for Ella Rumford. A 6-foot freshman scores her first varsity points, 26-18, excuse me. Hayes High still up by 8. Scott City's in some trouble because of fouls. Here's Maddie Hutchison, a right corner three. Can she back it up? No, but an offensive rebound comes down to Callie Leiker in the left corner, and the Indians against the zone still have the basketball. No look pass to Cy Nunnery. Nunnery probes the defense, steps through. She's going to be called for a travel. It was a good move, but the defense got there just in time. First turnover of the quarter and the 5th of the game for Hayes High. Hayes High will now pick up into some full court pressure, and Scott City throws it away. Their 11th turnover of the game. Hayes High forces their opponents into 22 turnovers per contest. Their opponent today is at 11 with 5 minutes to go second quarter. Indians by 8 against the Scott City zone now. 26-18. Indians had a brief 10-point lead. Here's Brooke Denning. Fakes a pass. Drives to the free throw line. Gets bumped. Flips it up off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Brooke Denning. Steps through. Got it blocked from behind. And this time Shelby Patton comes down with the basketball. 2 empty trips for Hayes High. And now a foul behind half court. And a 1-and-1 for Scott City. The foul is whistled on to Cy Nunnery, her first and the team's 7th foul. So a 1-and-1 for Scott City, who's 1 of 4 from the line. Amber Latta, who is 9 of 17 this season, 53% to the stripe. 3 dribbles of the basketball. The front end of the 1-and-1 is way off to the right side. It didn't even hit rim, and so it'll be Hayes High ball. Callie Leiker got the rebound, headed the other way, caught all backboard, no rim. Dead ball, and Hayes High has the basketball up by 8. It's their 3rd opportunity with the ball, up by 8 at 26-18. Callie Leiker, skip pass to Brooke Denning in the right corner against this zone. Back to Callie Leiker, extra pass to Nunnery. Nunnery, one right-hand dribble to Maddie Hutchison. Hutchison, no look pass to Callie Leiker on the left side. Callie drives, spins, kicks in front of the Scott City cheerleaders to Nunnery, then a ball tipped out of bounds by Scott City. Maddie Hutchison, Brooke Denning, J.C. Dale, along with Cy Nunnery and Callie Leiker, the 5 for Hayes High. The inbound is going to be a lob to Brooke Denning. Denning whips a pass back inside to Maddie Hutchison. Got it blocked. Offensive rebound, though, comes down to J.C. Dale, her first rebound, and the ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. 26-18, Hayes by 8. Substitution, Scott City. J.C. Rose comes in for Amber Latta. And Hutchison lobs it into Dale. Dale from the right elbow. Off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Ella Rumford, the freshman, playing as Hayes High's missed their last 5 shots. Now 6 of 25 in the game, but 12 of 12 from the free throw line. Dinning on the right hip of McCormick. Almost threw it away, then McCormick kicked it in the backcourt. It's loose on the ground, and that's an over and back. He was kicked into the backcourt by McCormick. She then went and touched it first as Hayes High was diving for the ball. Turnover 12 on Scott City. Here's Isabel Robin back in for Maddie Hutchison, Savannah Schneider for Brooke Denning. Boy, good to see Isabel back in. She took a hard spill for the second time in 3 games, and Coach Alex Hutchins just wanted to make sure. Now Hayes High against the 1-2-2 zone. In the corner to Isabel Robin. Wide open 3. No good off the back of the rim. Tips the rebound. Still up in the air. It's loose, and J.C. Dale saves it, but saves it into a Scott City player who then fell down with it. Shelby Patton ended up with the ball. Hayes High's missed 6 consecutive shots, and both of Isabel Robin's missed 3s hit right onto the back of the rim and then came full back out to her. Here's J.C. Dale to Savannah Schneider. Over left side for Tasiah Nunnery. Back to Schneider. Dumps it down his side to Dale. 1 dribble out to Nunnery. Left corner 3. That's good! Tasiah Nunnery's first 3 points of the ball game. Indians lead 29-18. They're up by 11 in their biggest lead of the game. And now a steal. Dale takes it away. Back up to Tasiah Nunnery. 5 in a row for Tasiah as she scores with the left hand. Time out, Scott City. 31-18. The Indians up by 13 points with 3:15 to go in this second quarter. Indian basketball is brought to you by Jeter Law Firm, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, and USD 489. Boy, the difference in this game has been the Hayes High pressure. And then when they get turnovers, it is a sprint to the other end in order to score. They've gotten several chances for and ones and some free throws by beating the defense down the court. Scott City right now really suffering from foul trouble. Their leading scorer, Emily Weathers, has 1 point. She's on the bench with 3 fouls. Their second leading scorer, Lindy Rumford, has 7 from the first quarter, but she's on the bench with 3 fouls. Scott City basketball as they take a timeout, down by 13, and they throw it away. Tipped onto the ground. Tasiah Nunnery with the steal. Layup, and good. Nunnery has scored 7 consecutive points, and the Indians are up 33-18. A 7-0 personal run by the junior for Hayes High, and now Nunnery with another steal. It is Scott City's 16th turnover. Nunnery up ahead to Robin on the baseline. Jumper, no good, but she gets whacked in the face and will shoot 2 free throws. Isabel Robin to the line for 2, looking for her first point of the game. She went 4 for 6 yesterday for all of her points against Goodland. Free throw by Isabel, good, and the Indians are 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Isabel's first point of the night, averaging 4.5 points off the bench. Her 43rd career game. 34-18. Indians lead is up to 16, and that's the first miss from the free throw line as Ella Rumford comes down with the rebound. Scott City basketball, Indians by 16. Hayes High now 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Ball over on the right corner for Chaplin. Driving into the lane, jump pass left side. A 2-pointer from McDaniel is no good. Rebound is a fight for, and J.C. Dale rips it away. Nunnery out ahead to Savannah Schneider. 1 dribble, layup, good. The ball barely hit the ground as the Indians take a 36-18 lead. Schneider with 14 in the first half. The Indians have doubled up Scott City, the defending tournament champions. 36-18. Here is Amber Lotta with it against Isabel Robin. Passes to Abby McDaniel. McDaniel then flops to try to draw a foul on the left side for J.C. Rose. Back to Lotta in the lane. Passes off late, and a bank shot no good by Rumford. Her putback no good, but a foul and a whistle against Isabel Robin, and that's 3 on Isabel. 2 free throws for Ella Rumford. From the information we received, her first career free throw attempt, the 6-foot freshman buries it. She's got 3 points in the game. 1:53 to go in the second quarter, and that stops a 10-0 Hayes High run. They started the quarter on a 7-2 run, part of a bigger 12-2 run. The free throw for Ella Rumford is perfect. Good-looking form from the 6-foot freshman who has 4 points, and she'd never scored in a varsity game. 36-20. Hayes High by 16 points. Jump pass to Savannah Schneider on the baseline. Around her defender, can't score. Tasia Nunnery gets the rebound, gets whacked, no call. And the rebound comes down to Ella Rumford. A lot of contact on that foul, or on that rebound. Now the ball up, Ed, on the right side to J.C. Rhodes. Minute and a half to go in the first half, and Hayes High leading by 16. They've led by as many as 18 in this game, 36-18. Now a ball loose. Savannah Schneider picks up Scott City's 17th turnover. Savannah attacking, around a defender, lays it up and misses. Her defender fell down in front of her with no contact. Rebound comes down to Scott City, and then a jump ball is going to be called that will go to the Hayes High Indians on Scott City's 18th turnover. Schneider's defender just fell down. She was going to take a charge. Savannah got within about a foot of her, and it was Amber Alata just hit the deck. Hayes High by 16, 36-20. Bounce pass Savannah Schneider right side. Savannah skip pass to Denning. Denning top of the key, takes off, drives down the lane. Left-handed layup, got whacked in the head, no call. And a rebound comes down into the hands of Bryn McCormick. 50 seconds to go in the half. Hayes High by 16. Skip pass onto the right baseline for McDaniel. Jump shot no good, and Maddie Hutchison comes down with her second rebound. 40 seconds to go in half number one. Indians by 16. Here's Schaefer on the right side. Dribbles by her defender. Set shot good. Brooklyn Schaefer's first 2 points of the ball game, 38-20. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Hayes High full court pressure, yields a steal. It's Brooke Denning who comes up with it at half court. 19 Scott City turnovers in the first half, and a foul on Scott City, a blocking foul at half court on Bryn McCormick, her seconds. And 2 free throws for Brooke Denning. 13 of 14 on the season for Brooke. That's what the Indians are as a team in today's ball game. 22 seconds to go in the first half. Denning was 4 for 4 yesterday in scoring 4 points against Goodland. Left-handed free throw, good. 4 for Denning. And the Indians' lead is at 19, their biggest of the game. And a late substitution after Brooke had the ball in her hands. Coming out is Abby McDaniel. And back in Amber Alata. Scott City, best scorers on the bench with 3 fouls each. The Indians have taken advantage as Denning's free throw uses some good English to go in. She's got 5. Indians 15 of 16 from the free throw line, lead by 20, 40-20, and Scott City throws it away. Turnover number 20 in the first half, 11 of this quarter. Hayes High's opponents this year averaged 22 turnovers. The most they forced in the game this year was 26. Inbound to Tasia Nunnery. Nunnery lost the basketball. Little contact. 6 turnovers on Hayes High. On the other end, a jumper good by Madison Chaplin. She has 4. Here's Denning with 2 seconds on the clock to Nunnery as the buzzer sounds. Misses a 3 off the rim, no good. And halftime is here. 40-22. The Hayes High Indians score 24 points in the second quarter and give up just 9 on their way to an 18-point halftime lead. Indians up over Scott City on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial.
Half number 2, where the Hayes High Indians lead Scott City by the score of 40-22. Dustin Armbruster with you. Vivian back at the KFIX studio. Jaden up top for HayesPost.com and Eagle Community Television. Hayes High saw Scott City shoot 47% in the first half, but on just 19 shot attempts, they turned the ball over 20 times. Hayes High turned it over just 6 times. The Indians' season low for turnovers is 12, so by percentage, they're right about to that point. Scott City will come out with some of their better scorers because of foul trouble. They did not get much out of Emily Weathers, the team-leading scorer, scored 1 point. She averages 12 a game. And Lindy Rumford scored 7 in the first quarter. She averages 11 a contest. Both had 3 fouls in the first half. Scott City basketball to start half number 2. Hayes High with some good man-to-man defense in the first half continues to play man-to-man here in half number 2. Scott City shoots down to our right in their home whites. A drive and a kick out onto the right side for McCormick. Lost the basketball off her leg, out of bounds. Scott City turnover number 21. The most turnovers Hayes has forced in a game this year, 26. And Scott City right now looking like they're going to go well north of that number before this thing is done. Scott City 6-3 on the year. One of their losses to the same team Hayes lost to in Liberal. Savannah Schneider with the ball on the left wing for Hayes High against the Scott City man-to-man defense. Sees a crease, drives, kicks back out to Brooke Denning. The left-handed junior guard drives to the free throw line and threw it away. Indians' 7th turnover on the other end. A layup misses by McCormick. Offensive rebound by Emily Weathers goes up and in. 40-24. You don't need to start any bad trends here in the half. Inside to J.C. Dale. She pinks it in and is called for a travel. 8 Hayes High turnovers. 40-24. Hayes High leads by 16. It was at 20 at one point. 40 20. Scott City has scored the last 4 points of the game. The last 2 of the second quarter, first 2 of the third quarter. Ball lobbed inside. J.C. Dale tips the pass, though, and it stays with Scott City on the baseline. Indian basketball brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop, Hertz Rent-A-Car, and Eagle Technology Solutions. Scott City to inbound near a 5 count. Throws left corner, a 3 on the way. High arcing rainbow shot misses. And the rebound comes down to Maddie Hutchison, her 3rd board of the game. Here's Maddie to Callie Leiker, who almost had it whistle right by her and into the assistant coaches down in front of us, to Savannah Schneider. Game high 14 points right now. Puts the ball on the deck with the right hand. Out to Brooke Denning. Denning looking for a skip pass. Throws back left side. Savannah Schneider. Open 3. Off the rim, no good. Callie Leiker had position for the rebound, but somehow it was poked away from behind. Scott City with the basketball. They have an open 3. Rumford knocks it in her second 3 of the game. 40-27. It's a 13-point ball game. Indians led by 20, but Scott City has scored the last 7 points in this contest. Brooke Denny behind the back dribble. Goes to the left side. Stops. Dribbles out to the corner. Gives it to Maddie Hutchison. Well, she was juggling the basketball. And they called her for a travel. The Indians' 9th turnover. They had 6 in the first half, 3 in 2 minutes. It's a 13-point ball game, and Scott City has the basketball as Callie Leiker, Maddie Hutchison, Brooke Denning take a seat. Isabel Robin, Brooklyn Schaefer, and Tesai Nunnery in to join Savannah Schneider and J.C. Dale. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. This game suddenly gets a little tighter after Hayes High led by 20. A feed inside. Savannah Schneider steals it away. Keeps her foot in bounds on Scott City's 22nd turnover. Here's Nunnery feeding it up the court to Schaefer. Wide open three-pointer from in front of the bench. She got it to go in. Brooklyn Schaefer with 5 in the game. The Indians' first points of the second half. 43-27. Brooklyn Schaefer with a big 3 to reestablish some order with 5.5 to go in the game, in the quarter. Now Tesai Nunnery tips the ball out of bounds. Stays with the Beavers. In front of Coach Sarah McCormick, the ball triggered in. There's Chaplin with a right-handed dribble. Averages 3.5 assists per ball game. A pick and roll. 3 for Rumford. Off to the left. No good. J.C. Dale comes down with rebound number 3. Outlet out ahead to Tesai Nunnery. Indians running with numbers. Throws a pass on the baseline to Isabel Robin. One hands to keep it in. Schaefer saves it in the corner. Gets hip check. Gets knocked down to the ground. Boy, contact knocks her to the ground. Nobody calls a whistle. Indians' 10th turnover. The other way, there's McCormick traveling, getting to the basket, missing, and Savannah Schneider comes down with the rebound. Back the other way, Hayes High. Up ahead to Robin. Bounce pass to Tesai Nunnery. Dribbles between a double team, gets whacked and fouled, and will shoot 2. Hayes High was 15 of 16 from the free throw line in half number 1. Tesai Nunnery, who's 10 for 11 in the season, goes to the line. 4:58 to go in the quarter. Foul is on J.C. Rose, her first. Nunnery with 7 first half points, knocks in the free throw. Tesai scored 7 in a row for Hayes High in her own personal 7-0 run, 44-27. Hayes High shoots 61% from the line. They are over 90 right now, 16 of 17. Nunnery's second free throw rims out no good, and the rebound comes down to the hands of Emily Weathers. Her first rebound, she averages 7.5 a game. Ball up ahead to Chaplin. Walks it across the timeline. Hayes High jumps into a double team. Ball lobbed up to Lotta. Lotta uncontested in the lane, scores. Amber Lotta with 4. 44-29. 15-point ball game after Hayes High had gone back up by 17, their biggest second half lead. Here's Savannah Schneider to Isabel Robin on the left wing in front of Coach Alex Hutchins, who's seated on the bench. Out to Savannah Schneider. Dumps inside to Dale. Good position. Big shot good. J.C. Dale with 8. 46-29. She got good position deep in the lane. Hayes High's pressure broken. Easy layup for Lindy Rumford, who has 12. She has 12 of her team's 31 points. And it's once again a 15-point ball game. Tesai Nunnery looks to go one-on-one, loses the ball off her shoe. Indians' 5th turnover of the half after 6 in the entire first half. Now the Indians steal it back away, and Hayes High takes a timeout. 23rd Scott City turnover. Hayes High turned the ball over 6 times in the entire first half. They have 5 turnovers in 4 minutes. A 30-second timeout used by Coach Hutchins. Indian basketball presented by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Thirsties, Patty Bacon, Rhino Praising, and Next Tech Wireless. Hayes High led by 20 with under a minute to go in the second quarter at 40-20. Scott City scored with 6 seconds to go in the second quarter. They have turned that into an 11-6 run, and they trim it down to 15. Now, part of that is they have their bigger scoring threats on the floor. And by bigger, I mean the amount of points they score and how big they are. 5'10" Emily Weathers, 12 points a game. Lindy Rumford, a 5'10" junior, 11 points a game. She's already at 12. Inbound thrown into the backcourt to Savannah Schneider. Indians against the Scott City man-to-man defense. Callie Leiker back into the ball game. Also is Brooke Denning. Inside Isabel Robin. Nice pass from Savannah Schneider. Isabel Robin's first field goal. She's got 3. 48-31. And the Indians back up again by 17 points. Here's a drive by Lotta. Passes baseline. Jumper good by Emily Weathers. She's got 5. 48-33. And the two teams trading baskets. With 3.5 to go, third quarter. Indians scored 24 points in the second quarter. Now, Brooke Denning just gets run into by Lindy Rumford, who picks up her 4th foul. When Denning is dribbling with her left hand away from the defender, and the defender reached through, and that is a foul 10 times out of 10. Shelby Patton checks in for Rumford, who has her 4 fouls. And if you're a player, you got to recognize that you are the reason your team's trying to fight back into this. Scott City got back within 13 at one point at 40-27. Hayes High basketball. Here's Brooke Denning with it. Dribbling off to the left side. Now gives to Callie Leiker, wearing 23 instead of 13 tonight. And now an illegal screen called against Hayes High. Called against Isabel Robin, her 4th. I'll be honest, the call was away from the basket. I didn't see it. Isabel Robin is going to check out. And coming in is Maddie Hutchison. So Isabel leaves with the 4 fouls. Nobody seemed too shook up about it, so must have been pretty accurate. Indians up by 15, but Scott City with the basketball. 48-33, 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's a dribble by McDaniel. Passes off into the left corner for Chaplin. A jump pass going away, taken away by Savannah Schneider. Uncontested with the right hand. She'll score her 16th point of the ball game. 50-37 on the Savannah Schneider steal and layup. And the Indians reestablish a 17-point lead. Ball over on the right side for Abby McDaniel. She's double-teamed, traveled, got away with it, throws a skip pass. Maddie Hutchison doesn't commit a foul. There was a lot of contact. Scott City wanted it, didn't get it. Instead, a drive and a foul, and they're going to, well, what do the officials have? The officials have, they call a blocking foul on Hayes High. Maddie Hutchison with the foul, her first. Boy, everybody was standing around. The officials got together and a late call for a block. Basket was good by Bryn McCormick, her 6th point, a 72% free throw shooter. To the line for a 3-point play, knocked it in. 7 for McCormick, the coach's daughter. 50-36, 14-point ball game. And the Indians' lead is at 14. They almost throw it away, and they do. Hayes High's 13th turnover, 6 in the first half, and 7 here in the third quarter. And part of that, the 5'10" defenders being back in the ball game. Here's Chaplin for Scott City. Right-handed dribble, almost threw it away. Saved by McCormick. McCormick double-teamed with the basketball, dribbled it over and back. Scott City's 25th turnover. The most Hayes High has forced in a game this year is 26. Indian defense doing their job in this contest. They forced the freshman into a turnover. Here's Nunnery with the basketball. Behind the timeline, right-handed dribble across. In some trouble. Gets it into Savannah Schneider. Tough shot, good. Savannah Schneider up and under a defender has 18. 52-36. The Indians back up by 16, and every time it looks like the Indians might let this thing get a little interesting, Hayes High's defense steps up and gets an easy shot on the other end. Another steal taken away by Savannah Schneider. Scott City's 26th turnover, 3-on-2 break. Schneider right down the lane around her defender and scores over the front of the rim. 20 for Savannah Schneider. It is her 3rd 20-point game this year and 5th of her career. 54-36. Her career high is 23. Ball on the right side. McCormick fouled. The shot won't count, so a inbound on the baseline. And it's against Maddie Hutchison. Her seconds. team's third. Hayes High averaging 51 points a game. They're at 54 with 1:25 to go in the third quarter. Tasia Nunnery, Maddie Hutchison out, Brooklyn Schaefer, and J.C. Dale back in. Scott City basketball on the baseline. Ball tipped by Savannah Schneider and taken away. 27 Scott City turnovers. Schneider up the right side, feels the pressure, gives it back to Brooke Denning. Nobody guards her, can't shoot the three, so back to Schneider, back to Denning. Open for three, off the left hand, no good, off the heel of the rim, and the rebound to Emily Weathers. Look good, just missed. That's the Indians' first miss in their last 7 shot attempts. Ball right side, Chaplin pushes off, throws it into the right corner. A three, in and out, no good from the freshman Rumford. Rebound comes down to Hayes High. Schneider up ahead to Schaefer. Schaefer looks for an entry pass, instead around to Callie Leiker. Leiker fakes left, goes right, out to Schaefer. Open three-pointer, short. And the rebound is on the baseline. Hayes High came down with it, and it's Callie Leiker who got the rebound, threw it off of a Scott City player, stays with the Indians. And it'll be Hayes High basketball. 40 seconds to go, third quarter. 54-36, Hayes by 18. A basket here can establish their big lead of the game. Leiker to Savannah Schneider, inside J.C. Dale. One dribble around a defender and scores. That is a senior on a freshman. Dale with 10. The Indians lead by 20 for a second time, 56-36. Dale got position on the freshman, who's 6 foot, and then worked right around her and scored. Here's a drive by Alada, reverse layup, no good. J.C. Dale comes down with rebound number 4. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Indians by 20, their biggest lead of the game. Here's Dale to Schneider. There's 5 seconds on the clock. Savannah forces a shot up, it misses. Rumford comes down with the rebound, and that's the end of the third quarter. But the Indians now lead by 20, matching their largest lead of the game, 56-36 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and the Venue.
Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
Hayes High basketball leading by 20 as the ball is knocked away by Scott City. And the Indians leading by 20 will inbound from the right corner. Maddie Hutchison, Tasia Nunnery, Isabel Robin, Brooklyn Schaefer with a good game, and J.C. Dale. Inbound to Maddie Hutchison after she threw it in. We'll pull it back out and reset the offense. Hayes High, 4 of 16 beyond the arc, but are 16 of 18 from the free throw. And here's Schaefer driving, getting run into, missing the shot. And the rebound comes down on a long rebound to Brooklyn McCormick to the other end. Her shot is no good. Offensive rebound for Lotta, puts it up and in. 56-38, Indians by 18. 7.5 to go in this championship semifinal game from the Colby Orange and Black Classic. Here's Isabel Robin getting run into in a push. Well, they had to call something. Isabel Robin had the ball. She gets run into and gets carried out of bounds. Foul on Amber Lotta. Indians led by 18 at halftime. The lead was whittled down to 13 at 40-27. Then a big Brooklyn Schaefer 3 kind of reestablished order, and the Indians have had that lead between 15 and 20 rest of the time. J.C. Dale receives the inbound pass, dribbles around her defender, jump pass to the corner for Isabel Robin. Isabel to Maddie Hutchison. Indians patient with the ball. Hutchison down the lane, fouled before the shot attempt, and the foul is against J.C. Rose, her second. Scott City is going to bring Emily Weathers back into the contest for Ella Rumford, the freshman with 4 points, 5 rebounds, and from what we were told, she hadn't scored or rebounded yet this year. Isabel Robin to inbound. Looks corner, looks backside. Now has to hurry, just has to lob it in, and Brooklyn Schaefer can go run it down in the backcourt. Picks it up, brings it up to the right side to Tessia Nunnery. Indians shoot to our left in front of us, and the Hayes High bench directly in front of us here at the Colby Community Building. Gray Adidas uniforms for Hayes High, and a push on Scott City trying to get through the J.C. Dale screen. Called against Bryn McCormick, her third. And a substitution for Scott City. Madison Chaplin comes in. Winner takes on the winner of Highland Park and Colby. Colby won 61-6 yesterday in the opening round against a team from Denver, Green Valley Ranch. Here's J.C. Dale in the left corner. Fakes a pass, now drives, stops, bounce pass to Nunnery. Nunnery right-handed shot, gets partially blocked. Offensive rebound, Maddie Hutchison fouled, and will shoot 2. Maddie with 5 in the game. The foul is on Shelby Patton, her second personal foul. And 2 free throws for Maddie Hutchison. 6:43 to go in the fourth quarter, and the free throw good. Good to see Maddie starting to score a little bit more. 5.5 points a game, but been held fairly silent this season. 6 in this contest. Did not score in the win yesterday against Goodland. 20 for Savannah. 10 for J.C. Dale, the 2 in double figures. Second free throw for Maddie Hutchison, no good. Rebound comes down to Rumford, her 5th. Hayes High is 17 of 20 from the free throw line. They made their first 13 in a row. 6.5 to go in the game. Hayes High by 19. Ball over on the right corner for Chaplin to the free throw line. Is open but doesn't shoot, and then a jump ball calls. Maddie Hutchison steps in front of the defender, gets knocked on her butt. Ooh, looks like that one hurt a little bit. Yeah, she grabs on to what is going to be a sore spot tomorrow. Stays in the ball game. Scott City ball. Here's Chaplin. Ooh, got away with the travel. Spin move on the baseline, lays it up and scores. Madison Chaplin took 2 good full steps before putting the ball down, but got the advantage of the no call and scores. 6:10 to go in the game. Hayes by 17. Here's Schaefer with the ball to Isabel Robin. Robin looks into the interior of the defense. Nobody to pass to. Then Tessia Nunnery forces a pass in. It's the Indians' 14th turnover. Off to Chaplin. Indians by 17. Chaplin over the defense. A 3-pointer on the left wing. No good. Almost rattled in from J.C. Rose. Hayes High touched the ball last. It remains with Scott City. Hayes High in this gym back against Colby in December had problems closing out a game. Now the ball on the inbound lobbed into the backcourt, and Isabel Robin runs it down and can't quite come up with the steal. Boy, Madison Chaplin had no idea she had somebody running her down. Isabel Robin, if she makes a clean steal, has an easy layup, and she just tripped up on her own feet as she was getting ready to get a hold of it. Ball out of bounds to Scott City. No turnover on either team. Callie Leiker into the ball game, along with Brooke Denning, Savannah Schneider, Isabel Robin, and Brooklyn Schaefer. The Indians call out their assignments on the man-to-man defense. Ball right side, Rumford, a 3, no good. She has 2 already in the game. And the rebound on the offensive side, Madison Chaplin, and then a foul from behind against Callie Leiker. No, Brooklyn Schaefer, her first.
15, first person.
Inbound onto the left baseline, then a jump pass to the interior for McDaniel, layup good. McDaniel with her first 2 points, 57-42. Still 5.5 to go in this game, and it's down to a 15-point lead. It was at 20 to begin the quarter. Here's Schneider, drives on her defender, gets to the basket, gets tripped, and will at least shoot a 1-and-1. They say no shot attempt, so 1-and-1 for Savannah Schneider. Foul on J.C. Rose, her 3rd. Schneider in the game, 8 for 8, and has made 22 in a row. Front end of the 1-and-1 with 5:14 to go in the game is good. 9 for 9 for Schneider, and 23 in a row. 58-42. The senior's free throw, perfect. 10 of 10. 22 for Schneider, 1 off of her career high. She has made 24 consecutive free throws. After starting the year in 3 games, 6 of 16. Schneider 1 point off her career high. Indians up by 17 again, 59-42. Pass dumped down inside to Rumford, and a foul call against Hayes High. He whistled on Savannah Schneider, her second. And for the Beavers comes Amber Lotta and Bryn McCormick off the bench. 5 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Hayes High by 17. Indians have scored 79 as their most this year. Lindy Rumford off the inbound, misses a three. Rebound comes down to Brooke Dinning. Indian basketball. Dinning, last pass to defense, down the lane, gets run into, a pass out to Savannah Schneider, knocks in a three. Savannah Schneider with a new career high 25, and the Indians lead 62-42. Schneider had scored 23 as a career high, a foul away from the basketball now. And it's against Savannah Schneider, her third. Schneider scored 7 in the first, 7 in the second, 6 in the third, and then 5 here in the fourth for her now career high 25. Inbound Rumford banks a shot in. That was a nice touch. Lindy Rumford with 14. She has an 11-point average. 62-44. Schaefer through 3 defenders, now has the advantage against the full court pressure. Here's Robin back out to Schneider, and the Indians will run a little bit of clock. A drive by Schneider, poked away from behind, got it back, ripped away again on the baseline. Scott City takes it away for Hayes High's 15th turnover. Indians average 17 turnovers a game. Chaplin misses, rebound Rumford. She has 16 in the game. 62-46, and a push in the backcourt on Madison Chaplin, and Callie Leiker will shoot a 1-and-1. Chaplin with her second, team's 8th, and Callie Leiker looking for her first point of the afternoon. 4 of 12 from the free throw line this year. Just over halfway through this fourth quarter, 3:58 remaining in the game. The Callie Leiker free throw, no good, and the rebound comes down to Lindy Rumford, her 7th rebound of the game. Ball up to Chaplin, driving and scoring. Chaplin with 8, 62-48. It's a 14-point ball game with 3:45 remaining. Here's Schneider with the basketball to Brooke Dinning. Dinning gets bumped, gets through it, lobs it up ahead, out of bounds. Indians' 16th turnover. Well, Hayes High just stood around. Indians were pushing up the middle of the floor, and it's a 14-point ball game with 3:35 to go. Indians led by 20 at the beginning of this quarter. Their 18-point halftime lead was put down to 13. Now Dinning rips the ball away, but it's taken right back by Scott City. Rumford, baseline jumper, good. Lindy Rumford with 18 in the game, 62-50. 12-point ball game with 3:20 to go. Here's Dinning up the right side of the floor against the pressure. Back out to Isabel Robin, to Savannah Schneider, who has a team-high 25 and career-high 25. Dumps a pass over onto the right corner. Brooklyn Dinning drives, a blocking foul called, and Brooke Dinning will shoot free throws. Boy, she took a hard spill up slow off the ground. Lindy Rumford with her 5th, fouls out of the game with 18 points. Boy, she played well in this game despite foul trouble. Fouls out with 3 minutes to go. And Coach Sarah McCormick wants a timeout, a full timeout. Following this game, we will be sending it over to the high school where the boys play on the consolation side of things. The game before them is already over. 73-45, Fountain Fort Carson beats Goodland on the girls' side, so I anticipate that was probably a continuous clock fourth quarter at some point. 73-45, Fountain Fort Carson. We'll play at 2 o'clock for 4th place, either against Green Valley Ranch or Pine Creek. Considering Green Valley Ranch scored 6 points yesterday, you would tend to believe that'll be Pine Creek in that 4th place game. Indian basketball brought to you by Master Cleaners, Cross Manufacturing, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commercial Builders, Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, and Paul Wartburger Construction. Things have gotten a little closer here. It's now a 12-point ball game, 62-50. Hayes High led by 20 to open up the 4th quarter, but Scott City is on a 14-6 run. Brooke Denning to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 3 minutes exactly remaining. So we may be likely doing a very short post-game show than sending you over to the high school. Denning's free throw good. Denning 3 for 3 in this game, and now 16 of 17 on the season. Denning has 6 in the game, 63-50. Second free throw for the left-handed sharpshooter is up and good. Both of them nothing but net. 7 for Denning in the game. Their season average is 8.5. Indians by 14 again. Indians man-to-man defense. Ball knocked away on the deck. Comes down into the hands of Latta. Her shot blocked, and Dale comes down with her 5th rebound. Hayes High basketball up ahead of Maddie Hutchison. Maddie fakes a pass, fires a 3, misses everything. Rebound is out of bounds to Scott City. Hayes High now 19 of 51 shooting. Hasn't been their best shooting performance. But from the free throw line, they have been excellent. Going now 21 of 25. Here's a pass in deep. Jumper no good by Weathers, and the rebound comes down to Callie Liker. And a whistle, and the ball knocked out of bounds stays with Hayes High. 2:28 to go. 14-point lead after the Indians' lead of 20 was cut down to 12. Brooke Denning got pushed in the back pretty good. Now she gets tied up. Alternate possession stays with Hayes High. For Scott City, here comes Abby McDaniel into the ball game and J.C. Rose. Hayes High against some full court pressure. With 2:25 to go and a 14-point lead. They've led by 20 twice. Here's Tasaya Nunnery looking up ahead to Callie Liker. Indians have a 3-on-1 break. Liker, easy pass to Maddie Hutchison. Layup good. Maddie Hutchison with 8, one off of her season high, 66-50, and the Indians reestablish a 16-point advantage in today's ball game. Here's a drive onto the baseline. Jumper no good, J.C. Rose, and the rebound comes down to J.C. Dale, her 6th board of the game. Now a 3-on-1 break. Liker to Denning. Denning will pull it out with 1:54 to go. Indians look to run a little bit of clock, and why not score at the same time? Liker blasted the lane, kick out, but behind Hutchison. Turnover number 17, right on the season average. Hayes High has forced 27 turnovers, but none here in the fourth quarter. The Indians also haven't had their full court pressure on for a majority of the fourth quarter. Indians by 16 with 1:45 remaining in the game. Ball tipped away from Chaplin. Onto the right side, a three-pointer from McCormick is no good, and Maddie Hutchison with her 5th rebound of the ball game. 66-50, Indians by 16. Liker up ahead of Maddie Hutchison. Hutchison inside to J.C. Dale, faces the basket, looks to toss it back out to Liker, to Hutchison, gets by her defender, gets tripped, and will shoot 2 free throws. It was going to be 2 regardless. That's the 10th team foul on Scott City. And it looked like she was shooting anyway, and Hutchison forces the 4th foul on Madison Chaplins. Hutchison with 8 in the game, a chance to make it a double-figure afternoon. She's 3 of 4 from the free throw line today. Free throw is good. 9 for Maddie. It matches her season high, 67-50. Indians up by 17 with 1:20 to go. Hutchison's 2nd flick of the wrist gives her a double-figure ball game for the first time this season, and the 10th time in her career. 68-50. Indians back up by 18 on a quick 6-0 spurt. 1:15 to go in the game. Ball thrown across the court for J.C. Rose, launches a 3, misses badly. And the rebound saved into Brooke Denning. Denning gets run into, no foul call. Goes out of bounds, and boy, Emily Weathers was trying to pick up the foul. Just didn't get called. And Coach Sarah McCormick, seeing that, sends the players out. Sarah McCormick looks down at the bench, and the Hayes High bench, and says, "I'm emptying out my bench." Which for Scott City, quite honestly, they suit 12 and played 10, so they haven't gone too deep into this thing as Kennedy Holstein is in the game. Here's Tasaya Nunnery. Apparently traveled with the basketball. Indians' 18th turnover. We will have a very short post-game show here in the championship semifinals, and we'll send it over to CD DeSalvo over in the high school for the consolation semifinals. Here's a jump ball call that stays with Scott City. Hayes High is going to move to 6-3 on the season after starting the year 1-2. Scott City will drop to 6-4. 45 seconds remaining. Inbound into the left corner for Ella Rumford. Rumford one dribble, stops, looks out, gives the ball to Shelby Patton. Indians are going to pick up win number 6 of the year and move to the championship of the Colby Orange and Black Classic. 3-pointer airballed out of bounds to Hayes High. Scott City got within 12 at 62-50, but they have missed their last 6 shots. 30 seconds to go. Hayes High led by the career-high 25 of Savannah Schneider. J.C. Dale with 10, Maddie Hutchison with 10 as well in the game. And Hayes High will be into the championship of the Colby Orange and Black Classic to face off either against Highland Park out of Topeka or Colby. Those two teams will battle at about 6:30. Final score, 68-50. Hayes High with the victory over Scott City in what's believed to be the first ever matchup between the two teams. Hayes High now 6-3. Scott City drops to 6-4. And that's it for Hayes High Lady Indian basketball on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.